Get you some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You're gonna feel different.
That hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. Sure is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow a succession. Somebody in my comments said, do a reaction to the Jay Prince situation. I know I'm late. I don't know what's going on. I think it's a name, Ben10, some jury. So what we gonna do this time is we gonna just try to go through these YouTube streets and try to figure it out together, man. So much going on from Pooh Shiesty and Gucci to now this. It's like it's hard for me to keep up. Actually, the incidents kind of like they bled together and blended into one incident for me. Oh, my mama. With no further ado, though, let's see what they say Jay Prince and them done been up to.
I got no situation, no enemies. I got no blocks with the sweet cheese. Pussy nigga, that's the only thing that's sweet. Niggas like to do, they just play hide and seek.
100 Mob in the building, Hamster Face, you already know what it is. Baton Rouge in the building and Baker in the building. It's up there. Oh, Jesse, you already know what it is, and you already know what time it is, and you already know how we get it. Slap! You already know. Go. And listen to Brian Pumper some Diddy. And listen to Brian Pumper, he got a buzz straight up and down. And listen to the rest of his albums and singles. And they're strapped down. That's what your homeboys listen to. This what y'all always have been about. And this your favorite rapper, nigga, strapped down. That's all I got to say. And that's all I want you to remember, nigga, strapped down. Nah, we want to talk about Baby Joe. And we want to talk about NBA Ben10. Straight up and down. Baby boy 10. We want to talk about him, man, because a lot of misconceptions, man. A lot of niggas talking about what happened to him, what didn't happen to him. You know what I mean? He unalive, he ain't here no more. You know what I mean? Baby Joe posted a few things since it happened, man. You know what I'm saying? Other than, you know what I mean, this stuff with One Theezy that we going to get into later on and touch on a little bit. But he feel like too many niggas is around for nothing, man. Whoever that may be that he talking about, it just ain't the original members, nigga, like that. But you got to understand this. Ben10 mama came out and, you know, alluded to him still being here. But it's a lot of niggas up on the internet laughing about the situation and talking about, you know, Jay Prince had something to do with it and laughing about it. And then we got other blogs that's posting DMs of people saying that he paralyzed as well. So this whole rumor of Ben10 being paralyzed, we don't know if it's true or not. But, you know, he's not yet, you know, out of the hospital. So it's obviously, you know what I'm saying, when they say he was stood over, whoever was stood over for that matter, you know what I'm saying, they said it was 2 to the shoulder, arms, and 2 to the, you know, waist or something like that. If I'm
taking, somebody stood over him and tried to dump him out, and he survived. Man, how fortunate can you be? Whew.
Not right when they were describing what happened. So Ben10 is in a situation where he's trying to shake back. Baby Joe trying to lift his spirits while trying to lift his own. I mean, he going through his own.
SC, just like 7 Crip, South Central. I love a little hard. That SC a little hard.
Own thing, you know what I'm saying, his own motions, you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, he trying to, you know, just salute, you know what I mean, 4K Trey, and still, you know what I mean, understand that he behind his brother, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good that Ben10 mama came out and she let niggas know what the real deal was, because a lot of people gonna mix, screw, and twist everything. So we got Baby Joe out here, you know what I'm saying, posting stuff, you know what I'm saying, letting Ben10 know he's still with him and, you know, to shake back and everything. But at the same time, you got to understand one thing about this whole situation. I mean, Ben10's situation can happen to anybody, nigga. You know what I mean? The way you niggas be moving, man, and y'all sitting out here in these restaurants and y'all known figures inside the area.
He ain't really lacing us up on much. Let me see what else I could find. Hold on, give me a second. Sheesh. I had looked at it. I had seen another video. It might be a little more informative, man. Jay Prince responds to Ben10 and All-Star Junior shootout that landed 2 in critical condition in Houston. See what they talking about. Or should we listen to Honeycomb Brazy speak on it? We could check on this. We go one by one. Let's go.
I was always in the back. We was watching the whole show. I wasn't there. We was watching the whole show. You say what? We watched the whole show. My brother, you got us missing screws. Bro. You talking about Jazz or somebody? So I ain't see you. Jazz was there. I wasn't there. Oh, so it was one of y'all there. Yeah, one of us, right. Not me. I'm Junior. Nah, that was you.
I don't care if I was there or not. Don't be telling nobody I was there. Fuck all that.
Somebody upstairs dead! Somebody upstairs dead! Somebody upstairs dead! Somebody upstairs dead! Please, I gotta go up there and go get him!
You got this situation. I knew I was forgetting one. The Pooh Shiesty situation, the Offset situation. Who we got situations.
For the local hospital.
Somebody upstairs!
Right now, this is a shooting. Got 2 victims. Let's see. One's been shot multiple times in the torso, probably in his late 20s. Another one's been shot in the extremities, in the lower extremities, and also all throughout his arms and everything several times. He's probably in his mid-20s. They're both transported to local hospitals right now, and they're both in very critical condition. So my name is Lieutenant R. Wilkins, Willkens. So what we know right now is our suspect, who we don't know who he is right now. We're working on that. Investigators do a great job. I'm sure they'll figure out who he is. Was at this location and had a confrontation with a couple of guys. That altercation originally, it appears from what they were doing, was trying to take his chains. Now, we don't know if they knew him or what that was, but it appears possibly they knew this guy. They were in the process of trying to rip his chains off. That went on for 30 seconds to a minute where these 2 guys were tussling with him, actually got him to the ground, and appears probably got his chains from him. Right after that, another fella jumps in and several other people jump in as well, along with these other guys, and they start having a fit.
Jury that serious, y'all? The Pooh Shiesty Gucci shit is about jury. This shit about some jury. Is this what Jay Prince's name is attached to in his old age? These niggas is crazy.
Fight, and they're beating this guy pretty bad. They got him on the ground and beating him pretty good. Sometime during that part of the fight, our victim, who was originally looked like he was being majorly assaulted by several people and getting his chains ripped off, he presents a pistol. We don't know where he got it from, but he got it. Must have had it in his pants the whole time. But he got it out and started shooting randomly. Ends up hitting 2 people. Those are our 2 victims. Not certain if these are the same ones that were trying to rip off his necklaces or not. Again, investigation's just now starting, but investigators are going to get over here and try to figure out exactly how that occurred. We got some folks on the scene that are talking to us. We got some good video. So that's where we are right now.
Wow. Wow. Let's go back to it. Yes. Let's go back to it. Oh, no. What the fuck? Oh, my God. Why they doing that?
I know it may seem extreme, but this is why Nelly Fuller said, no contact, no conflict. Black people need to leave each other alone. No need to come together to socialize. We don't got enough to celebrate to be coming together to socialize and party so much. We should spend a very much larger percent of our time grinding, hustling, stacking, avoiding one another. These occurrences happen too often when we come together, man. It's crazy.
Hey, what is security? Oh my God, he got the tail. Man, what the fuck? Let's go, Jay. Let's go. Exactly. Like, damn.
We just got a break in the case. They said that the witnesses who was right there when Ben10 actually got hit up, they said that the witnesses heard Jay Prince Jr. telling them to snatch the chain. And I want everybody to know, Jay Prince Jr., he always mentioning something. This man's name don't never go by a day without being caught up in some type of drama. I want everybody to know this sad man, but they said that NBA YoungBoy, he responded, and you know the relationship that NBA YoungBoy got with Big J Prince Sr. He said that, man, you just put my homie life in jeopardy, and you sitting back acting like that you ain't had nothing to do with it. Now, we know for a fact NBA YoungBoy, he not finna come out and just address no situation if it ain't serious. Ben10, he responded from the hospital, and he kept on saying like, man, they set me up. They set me up. Now, keep in mind, All-Star JR, he one of the main ones who was right there with the chain on. His chain was real. It was no way you could just snatch that off that boy's neck when he's sitting there paying all them thousands of dollars for that chain. Y'all got mad at this man over a conversation. And I want y'all to know, the eyewitness, the people who was right there on the scene, this is coming straight from Houston. Everybody know for a fact how Houston get down. People keep stuff in Houston, but people also sit back and they put themselves out there as if, you know, they ain't gonna say nothing. Most people ain't gonna speak on certain things that happen in the city. But like I said, you have to watch the people you keep around you, because Ben10, when I
see them Prince boys, they got that city on lock to a large degree that a lot of people would not have action at. I don't know. It's a couple of, I don't know if they're gonna be able to sweep this one under the rug. I see a lot of white law enforcement. This might be, if they really got Junior on there popping it, calling shots. I did hear some commentary on this the other day. That sounded familiar about them saying he was directing the whole activity. If that's the case, he might have to really go see what the mob tie is really about behind them walls.
never been caught up in this situation if he would have never been on no BS. They said that Ben10 was already on 10. He was teed up already. He was turned up from when he first walked up in there. Once he saw All-Star JR, that's when he felt that he needed to do what he needed to do. He had to prove a point. And this is why I say you shouldn't go out in these streets thinking that you need to prove a point every time you get into a situation. No, walk off sometime. Now look at Ben10. He's sitting in the hospital in critical condition. We need to know, is this boy going to actually be able to make it? We need to know, is this boy going to pass away, man? This is sad, man. But Jay Prince Jr., he spoke out. He said what he said. And I want y'all to hit the like button and let me know if you're a fan of Jay Prince Jr. Let me know if you're a fan of Ben10.
It seems like all they have going on for them right now is beef, and it puts a lot of lives in danger. And unfortunately, it's kind of like you've got to roll in a pack and roll of security, because at the end of the day, there's nowhere safe for anybody to go right now. It's a very sad situation. You've got to constantly look over your shoulder and question the people that you keep around you anymore.
I want everybody to know, this is something that we see happen time after time, but it seems like since it's finna get hot, people just getting stupider and stupider.
So if I can put this together correctly, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. A Jay Prince Jr. affiliate bumped into his ops out in public at a venue, and allegedly Jay Prince Jr. was involved, at least verbally, giving directions, and his homie taking flight, attemptedly robbing another cat. And amongst this dude getting jumped, mollywopped, and beat up, he whip out, he get cracking. 2 people died. He in critical in the hospital. You know, in Texas and them places, they be having that self-defense law. I don't know if he was legally holding that pistol or what. But yeah, I looked into this because somebody requested. And now I see Jay Prince Jr. just might be in trouble. Oh, my mama. Got to be more careful.
Let me get you on camera. Where you from?
California.
No, for real. You know, serious though.
Watts, baby.
I know where you from though. Where you from?
Eastside PJ Watts.
I'm from Grace 2 Rock, nigga.
Right.
They call you, homie?
Big Slice.
Big Slice?
Yes, yes.
All right, nigga. They call me Puto, cuz.
Right.
Wasn't that puzzling? Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.